Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 11 of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. So last time, we got our boy Raul, so we finally picked him up, which is pretty great. And we were doing a fair amount of exploring, and now that we have our boy, I don't know, we need to figure out what we're shooting for next. Alright, so we find ourselves going east towards the Legion's base camp. The reason why is because I am curious about whatever the bunker is that the Yes Man was telling us about that was near Fortification Hill, so that's what we're gonna look into, but I was curious what this was. Hello. What is these? Raided farmstead. Gotcha. Anything neato? Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. Well, these guys got annihilated. Leather armor. Okay, I'm gonna take that because it might be able to be useful. Ooh, some 305, which is great. There's a lot of great stuff in here. I'll take the shotgun to check it against our stuff. Ooh, that was a fancy bottle cap. Well, that was awesome. Okay. Let's see here. So, it was this armor. Our raider stuff is getting mighty beat up, but... Well, this stuff is actually a little better at this point. So I guess we'll take this one and we'll drop the raider stuff. Technically. And the other one was we picked up the caravan shotgun. Can I use it to... I can. Sick. Alright, well. Found some new armor that is a little better than what we were wearing. So that's good. I don't think you want any of this, pal. Yeah. Alright, give me this. Give me this. I'm gonna check to see if it's good for repairing my stuff. It's not. Alright, I'll take the 10mm to check it. I'll take that, but I'd be really surprised if it was useful. I think my 10mm, yes, we can. Lovely. And then it was, yeah. Because this armor is a little beat up, so, you know, if I can find a way to repair it a little bit, that'd be huge. It is more useful than the Raider stuff, because even as beat up as it is, it was still two higher on the armor front than it was on the other one. And even at full health, that other one is still only 4. So, let's see. I have a little low, but nothing insane. So we could just, what is that? That is probably too many. That's 60. That's not bad. We can make that work. Ooh, there's a war up ahead. Legion guys attacking NCR people. I'll just loot whoever wins. I think the NCR is gonna win. There's more of them. Yep. The NCR did win. So I'm gonna go ahead and loot the Legion people. Let's see. Anti-venom doesn't weigh anything, so I'll take it. You would look like a member of the Legion if you wear their armor. So I'll take the machete. Just to see, because yeah, you can use machetes to upgrade my fancy one. Ooh, I'll take those. I'll take the cowboy repeater and check it against my cowboy repeater, which definitely could use it. I'll take those. I'll take another cowboy repeater and do it again. I think that's everything.
Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. The whole town's irradiated to high hell.
Oh. If it's filled with radiation, why are you still here?
I was stationed at Camp Searchlight before the incident. I've since taken it upon myself to keep travelers away from the area.
What happened?
Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest into ghouls.
How'd you survive?
I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened. There were a few others with me after it happened, including some of my superiors. Between radiation poisoning and attacks by the Legion, they all died out.
How'd the Legion get into the camp?
I don't know, unfortunately. There may be clues somewhere inside the camp, but I'm not about to run in there to find out.
Gotcha. Alright. So yeah, not going in there, because I don't want to get irradiated, so we are going to probably go wide here. Let's check the map. Okay. So we'll see if maybe we can go, like, up and around kind of thing, to see if we can avoid all the radiation in town. I think that's what we'll try, because I'm trying to get to where the Legion is, and I know that the Legion's area isn't all irradiated, so it's got to be, you've got to be able to just go around it. I feel like. So we're going to give that a shot in my effort to discover what this hidden bunker is all about, because I don't remember, obviously. So we will see. I also need to get armor for Raoul. I don't imagine his default stuff is very good. Well, we are drawing near a couple locations, but I would imagine that, I'm losing my train of thought. I don't know what this is. Oh. Good kill, boyo. Anyway, I still didn't see what it was. Whatever it was a good kill. Yeah, I have no idea what I was gonna say, by the way. There's another one. Look at him, let her rip. Ooh. That was a fancy trooper ghoul. I don't know where the other one was that he killed, though. Whatever. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, is one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole bunker thing now is because very slowly here, we are going to be ticking off the NCR and the Legion. So nobody is going to be happy with us. So I'm trying to discover the bunker near Caesar's Legion while we still have the pardon from Caesar. And while he's still okay with us, because before long, they're going to be really ticked at us again, and just like the NCR will. And so I'm trying to take care of this while the Legion isn't openly hostile to us. So, in case you're curious. Take that. Take that. I don't need that. Alright. This way. Alright, so... there we go. I would imagine I can just skirt around the back here. Because we are getting close. Anyway, but I would imagine that his default, whatever he's wearing, isn't very good. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled to try and find something better for him. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but something better. And I do notice that he uses a revolver, which is really dope anyway, but I noticed that he uses a revolver. So I'd say something's angry at us. At least that one wasn't glowing. Alright. Well, that doesn't look the way that's supposed to, I would imagine. Don't worry about that, okay? That's why we're going to give it a save, in case I fall through the world over there. Alright, so that little road down there is, I think, how they want you to get in here, so... but really, we may as well probably continue to try to kind of scooch in this back way here. Considering we're not actually, here to talk to the Legion. You can see all the textures. It's like all empty looking and broken. There we go. Look at that. The water spawned in. Alright, what is this? Sniper's nest. Really? I don't suppose they have anything useful, do they? All tin cans, whiskey bottles. Ooh, 24 308 rounds. Holy cow. Fancy bottle cap. Reading glasses. Which we can check against our sunglasses, which we don't need. Gun case very hard. Ooh, more 308. Holy cow. I don't have the 100 lockpicking necessary to get that open. I can make rushing water, which you need jet and purified water, attack speed, and a little bit of HP. I don't think I need all that. So I think we're all set with that. But still, it was worth doing all that just because there was a lot of 308 here. Which is fabulous. Ooh, even more 308. Sick. Okay, well, before we go any lower, we're just gonna give it the another save. As we continue to make our way. Now, normally you would approach from the road, I'm pretty sure, is normally how this would go. But, you know, we are approaching from on high. And hopefully we don't, A, piss anybody off, and B, take fall damage. Up. Easy. Easy. Okay, so they didn't throw a fit immediately, so that's good. True to Kaisar. Okay, there is something up there, which we could discover. And then continue to work our way towards the objective, but on the way there, I think I will discover whatever this is. Homeboy will catch up, don't worry about it.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I was literally summoned. Show Mark of Caesar, I was invited.
You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Okay, see, there you go. That's the reason we're doing this now, is while I have the mark and before I tick him off too badly. I'm trying to get close enough to discover whatever that location is, but... fact is, I would have to go up and around, apparently. Okay, so, I discovered a couple locations. I discovered a prospector camp and a Cottonwood Cove overlook. But apparently, to get where we need, we have to get even closer. So we are going to have to take this little boat over here. Oh, sorry.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
I'm ready.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
Alright, so we are going to need to go at least this far.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
Fine.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
Always true to Caesar.
Okay. Well, I mean... okay. For now, we can go see what the bunker is and see if I need the platinum chip. Because for all I know, they won't get mad at the bunker. So, for all I know, they won't be even mad about it. So, we're gonna go see if I can find the bunker and if I need the platinum chip to do anything with it, because it might be a problem. So, we're gonna see if we can interact with it and deal with it without needing it and without pissing anybody off, but we'll see. That's the reason we saved it quite a bit. Alright, so it's at least in here.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Good for you, man. So it's inside the actual fort. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it loaded. I thought it froze. I was like, oh, there it goes. Yeah, those are all red. I can't just loot their tents. Raoul, not the time. Alright, hang on, he pinned me in. There we go. Godfrey. Let's see here. The issue is, can we find the bunker? Don't mind me, I'm just going around this way. I know the boss man's tent's up there, but I'm not actually headed that direction. I think I'm headed back here. Maybe it's against that far wall. Tell you what, it's gonna be a problem if A, I need the chip, or B, I piss everybody off. Oh, yep. Well, let's give it a save before we do anything over here, because there is a guard over here. Hi.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
Gotcha. Okay. So maybe let's try talking with Caesar and see if he will, like, give me a mission to go in there, and then maybe I can, I don't know, screw him over or something? Interesting. I am curious to see what's in there, so maybe we'll try talking to Caesar and see if he wants me to go in there, because I need a key anyway. I can't just try to lockpick it, I can't talk to the guard, so I guess that's what we're gonna try. I think that's... Okay, Caesar's tent. Let's make sure my boy's over here. Tell him to wait right
Okay,
here.
boss. I'll just wait here, alone, while my heavily armed companion goes out of earshot. I'm sure nothing will happen.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. It'll be fine, bro.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser. Hello. Hail, Caesar.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Kaiser. What were you thinking?
You guaranteed my safety.
And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say, no, you're not.
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. But the topper, the coup de grace, Mr. House dies while you're visiting him at the Lucky 38. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
What were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House erased from the picture. Not just the man you killed, but what he left behind. His legacy.
What do I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are two steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Aha! See, that's what I'm talking about, because now he's gonna give me my weapons. He gave me already the chip, so he gave me all the stuff I need already. So that's why...
Right behind you, boss.
Thanks, dude. Anyway, so yeah, now we're gonna go look into it. Now, obviously, I'm probably not gonna destroy whatever's in there. I'm probably gonna use it for New Vegas, but the thing is, he gives me back the chip, he gave me my weapons, he's not gonna instantly kill me when I enter camp. So we're gonna look into this, but we will definitely save it outside, because there's a very real possibility that I activate this, and, yeah, that I do all this for my own benefit, and then I rapidly piss him off and maybe get killed as I'm trying to leave. So we're gonna be very careful about this. Hi.
None may enter without Caesar's...
Yeah, alright.
Kaiser has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Alright.
Kaiser has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Totes. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm holding all my weapons. Yes. And because I don't know, I'll just equip this one. Console. Okay. We'll give it a different save now that we're inside with my guns. The console hums quietly, powered by some unknown source. There's a round slot on the console about the size of a large poker chip. Insert the platinum chip. Ah. That's a good sign.
True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser, indeed. Oh, hang on. I could use that. I can go sell it to the gangs in that one vault. Because obviously I don't use it, but it's worth some money. Okay. Let's save another one here. I have 5, so I have plenty. Alright. Inside we go. Oh, why is there rads? Why, for all that is holy, is there rads? I don't have any radaway, I don't think. Yeah, I sure don't. Okay, well that's no problem. Vault status terminal, huh? Turret status active. Protectron status active. Sentry bot active. Okay.
Commencing attack on hostile.
Alright, I'll take that. This one? A pencil, Nuka-Cola. Sentry bot operation. Okay, that's all broken. Well, I think I don't know if you need just science for this. And we could try to do this, it's just gonna take a while. Okay, I did get both of those terminals, so the Protectrons and the turrets are offline. I think sentries are still here. I looted the room and found a whole bunch of mines and stuff, and grenades and things. So lots of good stuff there. Still taking rads, which is brutal. I think that's just Protectrons and stuff, nothing crazy. Alright, trying to hurry here because I'm about to take rad damage and I can't do anything about it because I don't have a rad away. So I'm trying to be a little bit quick. Upgrade the Skirtron for use percolator for your own purposes. Destroy it. Ooh. I can just upgrade it for my own purposes. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot of Protectrons down here. Excuse me. Alright, so I do have to destroy these. Examine. If they're destroyed, it'll overload in a matter of seconds. Okay, so that's one of those. Alright, so my question is... computer room. Alright. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let's just give this a save. Actually, we can save it right before this one, because the top one is kind of the one where I'm doing stuff inside the vault. Alright, this is the Skirtron operation console for the Skirtron vault. Software upgrades can be installed from this console. Ooh. Insert the Platinum chip and install the Mark II upgrade software. Caesar is not gonna like that. Yeah! Let's freaking go, dude. Alright, well. Legion are not gonna like that. Okay, here we go. We'll see if they're angry. Alright, well, they're not instantly angry.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
I mean, I already saved it, so here you go. Alright, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's see. Quest-wise, yeah, return to Caesar. We could attempt to talk to him, but at the moment, no one's aware. So I don't know. We'll save it outside his tent and maybe try and turn it in, and maybe he thinks that it's all gone well, but I'll be honest with you, I very much assume here that he's just going to be upset because he's going to learn that, hey, there was no explosion, so you didn't destroy anything like you should have. So I feel like he's going to be very aware that I screwed him over. So, you know. But obviously, his guys aren't immediately hostile to me.
Okay.
So, we are going to give this a save, but I very much assume that this is not going to be great. Hey man, I did it.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done.
Oh, he's not aware.
I've read Mr. House's obituary. Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he? With Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications elsewhere in the Mojave. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base. A tribe so reclusive, it lobs artillery shells at anyone who comes near their settlement. I want you to offer them an alliance with my Legion. My terms are simple. Target their guns against the NCR side of the dam when I assault it, and they can keep their freedom. If you find they aren't amenable to this offer, destroy them.
Totally.
Good. Your first challenge will be to reach their settlement without getting blown up. After that, it should be easy.
Accepted from Caesar's Legion. Alright, well look, so he doesn't know that I screwed him over. Which is good. And obviously we're not going to do the boomer thing for Caesar, obviously. Okay, so... let's get guns up to 100. Otherwise, like, repair and lockpicking would be good. Science would be good, because I'm already so close. Let's go 95 on science, and then we'll just dump a couple more into lockpicking. Cool. Okay, so he is unaware that I screwed him over, but I did. So that part's good. Where is Raul? Hey, man.
Right.
Let's go, buddy. Now, I'm pretty sure that when you leave, your guns go with you, I think. So we're going to have to test that theory. I need to go to the only place I know for sure that there is a doctor. Alright, let's see here. So, doctor. Hey, there you are. Head doctor lady. I like your mohawk.
Are
Also,
you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
actually, I'm curious if you'll help me.
What?
Radiation.
That's...
Thank you.
Hold still. This should flush those rads out quickly.
Oh, thank you.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Okay, perfect. So now we cured of radiation problems, which is great. In the meanwhile... okay, let's see. Spies everywhere. Informants, return, tell them to be ignored. Alright, so we could work on, like, you know, just like boomer stuff in general. And Gamora, or any of the other options for dealing with people. Yeah, I'm not doing that because the radiation's all still a problem for me. So these are all DLC stuffs. All right, well we could, you know, just help boomers around there. All right, first on our list of helping the boomers is talking to this kid and learning about their history. So
you're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I could spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Thanks, kid. Boomer's fame gained.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Gotcha. Maybe I do have to answer questions? Questions. Let's see. How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
I look forward to seeing the old bomber fly.
It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could help. Anything else you want to know?
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Your people were willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How'd you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
It's like so much good fame and experience for doing these. How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
To slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Accepted. Sick. Alright, well that went well. Alright, so the next one is over here. Someone is gonna want, like, medicine stuff. The doctor, I'm not gonna be able to help him very well. I don't think I have any medicine, like, at all. So that's not great. Yeah, okay. So this will be medical now. So, let's see. I could see if I could do something in, like, a medicine, temporary medicine buff. Repair, survival, lockpicking, speech, guns, explosives, science, barter, turbo, melee weapons. Yeah, no. I do not have anything, so whatever happens, happens. Hey.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, Outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Speech lie. I don't really want to lie, but I assume the ants tibular nastis pierce the patient's arterial traxus?
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
He's like, I don't know what that means. It's like, yeah, I don't know what that means either. It's because it's nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. Alright, let's see. This man's leg is seriously damaged and will require amputation, and proper treatment will kill him. Are you sure you want to attempt to? Not really. It says medicine 50 or above. I'm almost sure I don't have a medicine of 50. Yeah, that would be the lowest of 15. I have no skill in medicine. Medicine of 60 or higher with this one. I really don't want to touch him. 40 or higher. Okay. I'm going to save it because I have a distinct impression I'm about to make something significantly worse. Let's go for it. With limited medical knowledge, you mistakenly administer a lethal dose of painkillers mixed with antibiotics. The patient lets out a last labored breath before succumbing to the overdose. Okay, so yeah, obviously we're not going to do that. And I knew that would happen, obviously. So I'll just tell the doctor I have no idea what to do.
Yes, Outsider?
Looking for ways to make myself useful?
There's still patients.
Okay. Is there like,
Yes,
hey,
outsider?
I can't help them? Okay. No. So let's avoid this guy, because I can't do anything about this. And I don't want to kill them, because it's going to hurt my reputation, obviously. So, and I'm looking to actively make myself useful, and not counterproductive there. So maybe let's try going for this one next. And we'll see what this little objective is for, and we'll just ignore the other one. Now, luckily, the history one with the kid went really well, because I passed a lot of dialogue checks there. So that one was really good. So, and I'm already under accepted with the boomers. So I think we'll go talk to this one next, and you know, help everybody else and see if it's enough that I can avoid having to do anything else with the doctor, because I don't have the medicine for that. Hello.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Oh, you just said bullets are okay. If bullets are okay, then we're in good shape. Okay, I need to do this. We need to do this. Okay, let's go. Alright. Nellis Array. Let's see. Array control. Alright, well that's not the problem. Alright, let's see. Broken. Ooh, I can use Helios parts. Look at that. Using your knowledge of cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. And area of efficiency improved by 50%. Sick. Use salvage parts. Because I salvaged all the Helios parts way back in the day, if you recall. Way back at Helios. I just want to make sure that's it. I think I only picked up the 2, I think. And I don't... Yeah, okay. I don't have 3. And what was the thing? Restart the 2 generators, then reset. I only salvaged the 2 from Helios, but I could go back to Helios and grab another if it mattered. Okay, I just wanted to see if they're... Okay, there we go. Alright, I guess we'll give it a save. I've accidentally took a screenshot because I fat-fingered the start button. Alright, let's go. Now this is an objective I can get behind. I could just... Also, a lot of these guys are going to be kind of weak. Good news, guys. My screenshot was uploaded to Xbox Network. I'll take those. Ooh, I'll take the grenade rifle. I would assume I could probably... let's see. Mercenary grenade rifle. Okay, so my grenade rifle's full health. I do not need it, so we can go ahead and drop the regular grenade rifle. And I think... Let's see. Let's just, there. Fix the weight problem. Okay. Alright, let's go. Luckily, Raul is quite a good shot with his pistol. Okay, let's go see. Is there another way, or like dropping down in the middle of all that? Is that the only way? Honestly, I kind of suspect so. There is another way. I was gonna try and shoot the ants over the railing or whatever, but I didn't see any. Alright, this way. There's like arrows everywhere, so it doesn't really help me. I just sort of like I just like approach them and he's already killed them. I'm assuming that's on the other side. Yeah. You're getting close, bro. Teamwork. Nellis Air Force Base. Okay, so that's outside. So whatever my objective is, it's got to be in more the other way. So wherever it is, it's not out that way. Okay, hang on. So there looks to be stuff in here. Oh, so maybe they're all just pointing to ants. Okay, so it looks like they're all just pointing to ants, because suddenly ants are spawned in everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's say, I don't know if they were just like slow to spawn in or what. Because suddenly they're actually spawning in, and before they weren't, so. Okay, and then there's these. Alright, so there's that. We have power! Okay, so there's power, which is great. There we go. And to think, I don't even have a melee build. Raul seems like he sees something. Hi. Okay, so there's one. Ah. He actually might be downstairs. Like, maybe I'm glitched into the rubble or something. So, that's a problem. Oh, there we go. He spawned in, finally. Finally, alright. Okay. There we go. I think we almost got them all, I think. There we go. Kill all the ants. Raquel, we did it.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Liked. Sick. Alright. They are big fans of us here. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Alright, oh, looks like Raquel maybe has something else? I can double check with her, but yeah, I thought the ant thing was the only thing. But she still has an objective on her head, so let's see about talking to her again.
What is it, outsider?
Anything else I can help out with?
The next time you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers.
Will do.
Come find me when you've got some to turn in.
I guess I could turn in missiles. I don't... Okay. The thing is, like, missiles can be used as ammunition. Now, I could give her some because I don't have a gun that shoots missiles. Because I think you need a missile launcher, which is a gun I'm not using. So I could turn them in because I don't think I need it. But there's other ways to gain reputation. Because I think that might be like a farmable way to gain reputation. And there's a couple of other quests we can do in here. Like little things we can do to help out still, that maybe we can avoid turning in missiles but still get enough reputation to be liked, you know? So that's kind of my idea. So one of them I think is like fix and repair focused. We might be able to do something with that. Or maybe we need enough science, which would be really good for us because we have a lot of science. So, and then there's like a Romeo and Juliet story going on. We can help them with that. So we have a few options. I was just curious to see what we can get done without other things.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
Can I get a code to use the VR pods in the mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
See you later. Okay, so it wasn't even him anyway. It's someone behind him.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Looking for ways to help out. Anything else? Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
There's a Black Widow option. A personal matter. A handsome guy like you, I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So tell me about this girl that caught your interest.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her, see what she... Maybe I could talk to her for you, what's she like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me?
It'll be fine, bro.
Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Sick. Alright, well that's a good one. Alright, so I think that'll be the next thing we do. Let's see here. Quest, Young Hearts. Okay, outside we go. Let's go to the Crimson Caravan and meet this Juliet figure. Excuse me, miss.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
His Black Widow options. Let's see. Very nice. Maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to get her blown up, you know what I mean? It would be a dumb reason to let her die. When I really could just teleport back and forth, you know, with, like, just easily, you know what I mean? So, it looks like my objective is actually to go this way, so maybe I need to tell the kid and he asks Pearl, maybe? I'm a little unsure. Or maybe I am going right to Pearl, actually. But yeah, either way, we'll go talk to them. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is Pearl. Let's see. Pearl? Hey.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love? You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Sick. Okay, so there's that, which is great. And now, tell Jack. Okay, so now we go back to Jack and we tell him that the girl of his dreams is interested, and Pearl said she's allowed to come inside. Jack, I have good news.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Perfect. Okay, so now we can take the boomer outfit to Janet, and then that will help her get inside without being blown to ribbon, blown to dust, blown to smithereens, as it were. Janet.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Let's see. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I have a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Sure, I can do that. I have incredible speech, so I'm willing to bet we can talk to Alice and find a way to make it work. I'm like, hey, release Janet from her contract. It's important. It's a matter of love, Alice.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Okay, for some reason it's not this one, even though that's where the objective told me to go. Oh, that's why. Hey.
Welcome back.
Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really gonna ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Thank you.
Our rangers are gonna
see,
show everyone what happened.
I knew she would see reason. I knew she'd see reason. Janet, good news. You're free.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Go get him. All right. Let's go back to Jack and not go there. Let's go back to Jack, check in, and see how he's doing, huh? All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll go inside here, and then I can easily just wait if she's not here yet. Which I'm assuming she's not, because I'm assuming she didn't teleport ahead of me, so we'll just, like, wait. I don't know if that'll be enough. Hey.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never...
Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so we are just waiting then. So I just need to keep waiting. Oh, hang on, I think they're outside. Okay, hang on. Are they out? Ah, here we go.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Haha! Worked like a charm.
I've never seen a ghoul up close. Not sure I wanted to.
Hey, be nice to Raoul, he's cool.
Example. We'll bleed the ground red with anyone who opposes our peace efforts.
Okay, it's a little aggressive, alright.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Sick. Alright. So there's that. Okay, let's see. Jack, he wants scrap metal. Although I could double check with him and see if he's, you know, happy.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
He is happy. What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal.
Alright, okay, tell me about
Loyal's
him.
a great...
Alright, recover a lady. What are you talking about?
Did I say that?
I was about to say, someone else is gonna have to
Those
fill me
Legion
in on
elite
there.
troops are bad blood.
Okay, so there's all that. I suppose we hop outside then. Because he wants scrap metal. That's like a standing one. I like a, you know, just an ongoing one. That is the medicine guy. And then I guess it's missiles. So I guess really that is kind of it, I suppose. And I could just turn missiles in. Like I said, I don't really need them. I mean, I'm not going to use a missile launcher. So I could turn in a few. And we're going to have to do the missile thing, I guess. Because I can't. I can't. Okay. Oh, Raquel.
What is it, outsider?
Missiles for you.
How many?
5.
Thanks.
Let's see if that's enough to, boost me. Sure wasn't.
What is it, outsider?
Missiles. 5. Okay. How many missiles do I have, per se? What is that under ammo? I have 42 missiles. Okay, so I have quite a few. I can continue goofing off like this. Although maybe I give her 2 more, one at a time.
What is it, outsider?
Give me to an even 40. 1.
It's better.
1. Okay, so that gets me to an even 40. Alright, let's see. Oh, hang on. I think that was enough. I think it just changed. Let's see here. What do I need? What do I need? Quests. Return to Pearl. Hey, there we go. Okay, I turned in enough. I got the fame I needed. Perfect. So I had to turn in what? 12 missiles? So I gave her 12, and I still have 40 left. So I still have a lot, which is awesome. And I'm probably not going to use them anyway, but it's still the right thing to do. So that's good. I tell you what, these guys have a pretty good setup. The boomers, they have lots of powerful artillery. I mean, the ammo situation's a big problem, but they have food, they have water, they have power, and everyone's scared of them because they launch howitzers at anyone that gets close. So,
you have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Will do. Okay, so Loyal. Speak to Loyal about the Boomer's plan to raise the bomber from the bottom of Lake Mead. Let's go help him recover a bomber. Oh, Loyal.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Let's see. Lady in the water, what's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Let's see. Where is the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of the lake without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Okay. So I could talk to Jack. Especially if it was easy.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Loyal said you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Sick. Well, it does make things significantly easier, doesn't it? Take that. Yeah, they look a little bit different in Fallout New Vegas, huh? Pretty creepy, right? They're pretty creepy in Fallout 4, too, but they're, not any less creepy in New Vegas. Anyway, so yeah, let me show you where we are. I went to Boulder City and then gone up because it's the easiest way I could think of to get to the lake without getting annihilated. I was just a little curious what was up here, though. I was a little curious what's going on up here, but I was worried about going, like, inland and then over, because I know there's a lot of death claws over here, and I didn't really want to tangle with all that. So, I was trying to, find a way that was a little less aggressive. Oh, is this NCR? Yep. Ranger Station Alpha. Yeah. NCR. Anyway, but yeah, I was trying to find a way to get over here without getting absolutely annihilated by, death claws, or having to fight them, honestly. So, that's why we ran the way we did. So I'll probably do this. And I guess we'll just swim on over. There's no rads in the water, so there's creepy music. Don't worry about that. I'm sure that lake lurk isn't gonna do anything about it. I'm sure he'll totally leave us alone. Alright, so it looks to be over here, and probably right beneath me. Almost right beneath me. There's like a little floaty lake here. Oh. I know, we gotta get up on land. There's lake lurks all over this place. Hello! Easy. Easy. Alright, we handled it. We're okay. Got a little spooky, but we're alright. Let's just start drinking waters. It'll be a good way to drop our weight anyway. Alright. We can just drink both of those. I don't think lake lurks actually have anything good on them. Yeah, like anything at all, really. So it's really just because obviously I need them not to be shooting at me while I am exploring. Nothing good there. Ooh. Ammunition. And one of the fancy bottle caps, so that's good. Yeah, nothing on him. There's not a whole lot of anything going on in here, almost at all, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's 13 more missiles. I replenished the losses I took from giving the missiles to Raquel, so that's cool. Okay. Anything little? Like, anything little that maybe gives me some health and not too much. Let's see, what about, yeah, that's really good. Gecko steak is also really good. Healing powder, less loss of perception though, which I don't love. I think I'd rather just drop those just because loss of perception isn't very neato. That's 50, that's a little aggressive. I might just let my canteen take care of the rest. Honestly. Alright, hup. Okay, we are getting there. The platform was worth discovering for obvious reasons, but it was there was some okay loot, not even good loot. There was some okay loot, and got a good experience for killing the lake lurks. That was really good. So, other than that, me and Raoul just going for a swim in the lake. Okay, we're getting there. I can see the locations on the map now, which is good. There we go. We're getting close. Okay, so with the rebreather, I have significantly more. Attach the ballast. And then the other one is over here. Ballast. I was just curious if there was like loot or something down here, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit doubting it. Okay. Let's go to the shore and detonate and get this plane rising to the surface. Okay. We are climbing on shore. Whoa. Oh, stops beeping. Okay. It was the exact same beep as a proximity mine, so I got nervous. Okay, Loyal's detonator. Ho ho. Neato. Okay, it's on the surface. I discovered wherever this is. Colville Bay. Okay, well the point is it's discovered, so I can easily teleport there. So, that's great. Because it means that we can just teleport right back if we need to, which will be very easy. So that's great. And now we can go talk to Loyal. Loyal! I did it! The plane is on the surface.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Your plan worked. The plane floated up. Seems to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Okay, well, I'm glad I have to have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Alright, I don't have the intelligence to question him on it, so I'm sure it's fine. He probably knows what he's doing. NCR is probably too incompetent to handle anything anyway, so I think they'll be fine. Alright. To Pearl. Okay, we're all saved. I waited till daylight just so she would be awake, because it just makes me feel better. Pearl.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Okay, well, I already saved it before we did this. I really don't want to accidentally tell her to help the Legion. I need her to help me. There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Idolized by the boomers. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you just means that she's like, whoever you need, we will help you, right? And so for me, it's perfect. Because obviously I'm not telling the Legion, so I guess let's go to the Strip. And yeah, let's go to the Strip, and then let's talk to Yes Man. And yeah, I think that'll be a good thing to do, so. And then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so it just means that she's like, I'll support you no matter what side you're on. I'll support you either way, so don't worry about it. Alright, so Lucky 38. Okay.
Enjoy all the biggest.
Hey, can I talk to you?
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Sick. Okay. Lovely. Well, that's that objective done. So you'll love to see that. Whoa. That was one heck of a spawn. Good lord. I don't think I need any of this stuff, I'll be honest with you. Okay, let's see. So, science, 100. I guess after that, we can start working on other stuff. Sick. Okay, as always, still always tempted to grab that one. But in general, let's see. Do much less damage to companions, allowing to liberally spray an area with reckless abandon. I rarely hit my companions anyway, you know? Although sometimes I used to shoot Veronica, but Raoul doesn't go into melee, so it's much less of a problem. Some of the mana pre-war, let's see. Unlock special Nuka-Cola recipes at the workbench. That's interesting. You have come to understand Night Stalkers. If you kill the target in VATS. For each crippled limb you have, you deal additional damage. Faster and stronger whenever you're basking in radiation. It'll become so keen that you feel the slightest vibration on the ground. Perception and agility attributes while outside. It's not bad. Weapon strength requirements are lower. Which, I mean, really, the weapon handling one is good if you were going to use, like, missile launchers and big machine guns and, like, you know, the Fat Man and stuff like that. But I'm not a heavy weapons guy. Like, I never have been. I'm not going to carry around a minigun. And so heavy weapons doesn't mean very much to me. Purifier could be good because 50% increase. I mean, actually, it's not good because it's melee and unarmed attacks. I was thinking just damage in general, so never mind. Robotics expert, life giver could be good. Ghastly scavengers could be okay because it would allow me to eat super mutants and feral ghouls, which is interesting. That could be all right. Let's see. Here and now, finesse. Fight the power could be good because I am a little bit against everybody. Other than, you know, I'm kind of just doing my own thing, so this one could be alright. You've had enough of the so-called authorities pushing poor folks around. You gain a +2 damage threshold and 5% critical chance against anyone wearing the faction armor of NCR Legion or Brotherhood. So that could be good, because eventually I'm going to piss off all 3 of those people, and they're going to be attacking me a lot. So Fight the Power, honestly, could be really good. stay back could be alright. Like, you know, has a chance to knock back with a shotgun, but like I don't know how useful the knockback is. I mean, I don't know, it could be good. Like if a Deathclaw's rushing me in melee or something, if I knocked it over, that could be alright. Terrifying Presence could be good. Sneering Imperialist I actually thought could be alright. You don't take kindly to raiders, junkies, or tribals trying to settle or stay alive in civilized lands. Against dirty raider or junkie types, as well as Zion's tribals, you do 50% damage and have a bonus to hit and VAT. So a flat 15% against raiders and junkies is really good. And, of course, the Zion tribals. Rad resistance is good, because I am constantly dealing with radiation problems. So that's good. Quick draw's not bad. Commando's not useful. Toughness is not bad. That's just fat stuff again. Loyalty. Wearing light armor or no armor, you run faster. That's not bad. Let's see. 50% every time you attack. So all the mutated bugs. Rad roaches, mantises, and scorpions. Such things like that. That could be okay. Swift learner, but I'm kind of just avoiding that at this point. 75% critical against animals and mutated animals. And of course, as always, that one, because I like the idea of increased stuff there. So, you know, I have options. I'm tempted to go maybe Sneering Imperialist, or something similar, like Terrifying Presence or something. Fight the Power, also. Maybe Sneering Imperialist. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one, because it's useful, and anything we can do to boost my stuff and is really good. So I don't, just because I teleported here does not necessarily mean that we're gonna have the loot didn't respawn or anything. So I mean, I'm checking because I'm paranoid, but like I don't actually believe that anything respawned per se. Yeah, I don't think so. All the gun boxes were empty, the ammunition boxes, which is definitely the #1 most useful thing. Okay. Anyway, if you're actually curious where we're going, yeah, it's actually this way. So time-wise, we are a little low on time. But I was thinking, tempted to go that way and see what this location is, but it's really west that we need to be going. But anyway, I'm thinking next, I think we might go and talk to the Great Khans. I think we might go talk to the Great Khans. I think this is just a cave, but if it is, like this one right here, I'm gonna discover it for the easy experience, and also so I can have the location. There we go. Nope, a cave. Anyway, so I think that'll be the next thing, loosely. I think that'll be next episode that we're actually gonna go do it, because time-wise we are there. So I think we're just gonna get lined up so I know what I'm doing next episode. And then, maybe going to go talk to the Great Khans will be the thing that we're doing next episode. But, yeah. Loosely, I also didn't want to keep my eyes peeled to give Raoul, armor. Better stuff. Because, we're gonna be carrying him a long time. So. Okay, let's see, yeah. So that'll be the next thing. So I guess I will go ahead and place a marker there. Let's see. Is there a way I could highlight so I could get rid of... There. Can I highlight this one? There. Okay, now all the things disappeared. If there was a way to unhighlight in general, like all objectives, I would do it. Like if you could just not have any quests active, then that is what I would do. So, unfortunately, that is not an option, but in a lot of other RPGs, like in Skyrim, for instance, because I was recently goofing around on Skyrim, and I played a big chunk of what I played. I had no objectives active at all, ever. And I just explored, and I was just doing my own thing, and I realized that's usually how I play. Like, every time I did Fallout 4, most of the time, objectives are not active. I'm just walking around doing my own thing, and I like it, especially because I'm very familiar with those games, and so I don't need objective markers to know what I'm supposed to do, just because I've done them a lot, and so it's fun for me to more organically, so to speak, just kind of walk around, explore, and do things on my own schedule, and it's kind of nice. So, anyway, great progress today. The boomers love us. They have agreed to support us in our bid to, take over the world, and that's fantastic. when we come back, we're going to be looking into getting rid of the Great Khans. After that, we might start looking into the Zion National Park DLC. That might be one of the things we do possibly in the kind of near-ish future. Because I think that's like the lowest level of the DLCs, I think. And I think. And so, something to keep in mind. I need to be very careful about my perk choices going forward because we're level 22, and so we're getting a little bit high level, and I think the level cap is like 35 maybe, and so, or something, maybe 40, I don't know. I think it might be 35. Either way, I'm getting a little concerned because I need to make sure that our build is really honed in on like really good, really useful perks at this point, because I need to be really strong for the late game. So like as we're exploring, if we encounter death claws or whatever else, I need to make sure that we're strong enough to beat them and not have to just like run away or whatever. And so because of that, I need to make sure we grab really good perks that are really useful and have really good bonuses, just because I'm really worried that we're gonna, because one of the reasons I'm really concerned, and I'll be upfront with you, is the Divide DLC. That DLC is hard. That DLC is really hard. There's lots of big animals, big creatures, death claws, and other things that I forget their names of. That they're very creepy. There's very scary things in the Divide DLC, and I am very worried about jumping into that DLC and having to fight death claws in melee when our build is not honed in on being really good. And so I need to make sure that we do it when we're appropriately leveled, make sure our build is grabbing stuff that's going to be very useful, and that we're ready for all that stuff, because it's going to be a problem. So, anyway, just something I was thinking about. So, anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. You're welcome. I would literally run through a field of glass barefoot to keep you guys safe. And if you think I'm kidding, it's only because you don't know me. I sexually identify as a shotgun. Aha! Freaking idiot. Dumb little idiot. Dumb dead little idiot. Yeah. Oh, dude, let's freaking go. They're sitting ducks. They're gonna be dead ducks in a minute. Oh, shit! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my lordy. My friending, you forgot about me. I am in the trunk. Let me out.